Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo! Stepped outside merely to, save the game. Which, well, is kind of changing everybody's thought bubbles, but that doesn't matter. Instead, what does matter is that we need to make use of these augments. I'm going to get Rydia the Fast Talker, because she is our primary black mage. Yeah, Rydia is not leaving the party ever again. Neither is Rosa, for that matter. As for the draw attacks, that's going to Cecil. Because what draw attacks does is it makes it so that it forces the enemies to actually just target Cecil. So, it's cover on steroids, you could say. So now only taking hits for people who are low health, Cecil will always take the hits. Single target spells will almost always just target Cecil. Yeah, the survivability of the group is going to depend on Cecil's well-being. You want to make sure he is well equipped. Rydia, she gets the fast talker so that to reduce the casting time of her spells and her summons. And if you still have bluff, you would want to give that to Rydia. I'd recommend actually sticking it as her auto battle command because, as well, the whip that Rydia comes equipped with is really useful, just because of the paralysis that it can apply. So if you find yourself in a battle where you're not going to be having her whipping things, you'll want her to equip the polymorph rod to make her spells more potent. She also comes equipped with a gold hairpin and a luminous robe, and a rune armlet. She is incredibly well equipped. So, yeah, we'll want to get a luminous robe and a rune armlet for Rosa. But, such are the concerns for the future. However, now that most of the stuff is done and the augments are equipped, we need to go in with the castle. And all the rooms that were previously blocked off to us are now available to us to explore. Go fighting Gilbers too! Take his treasure then! I aid you in your battles! Yay! The dwarves want us to, be well equipped. Despite all the pots in this room, there's only one item. That was it. Upstairs, however, we have 4 chests. Reaching them, however, can be a bit of a pain. Just have to feel our way around. Gotta keep the map on so that you can better see what the path is. We're here somewheres. There it is. Let me make our way around and, back to the stairs. Hoorah! As for that key, we definitely want Yang to put that on. Also, he'll be well served by having ice claws equipped. Alright, down the tower. Out this door and cut across the battlements. Up the report. Here in the East Tower, well, we have a Dwarven axe, which, we actually want Cecil to equip. It reduces his intellect, spirit, and speed, but it increases his stamina, which is what defense is based off of. And it's a really strong, not elemented weapon. To be particularly good for his counterattacks. Oh, why, thank you. Let's see here. Need to get around the pots. I need to remember how to get around the pots. Aha! Once again, there's only one item to pick up. And have more boxes. But this floor is a lot... I thought this floor was a lot more straightforward. I am mistaken. Aha! These power armlets will also give it to Yang, because, well, it'll increase his strength. Doesn't provide as much defense, but, well, ideally Cecil is going to take all the hits, so, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Let's go down these stairs over here. Which will take us to the weapon and armor shop. It's not that heavy. And first thing on the list, we want this rune armlet. Specifically for Rosa. Not much call for the rest of it. Although, well, maybe there's some call for getting the flame armor and flame shield for Kane, but all we are really getting from them is their defense value, because there is not really an enemy down here that attacks with ice. Yay! Let's sell some junk. What don't we need? We don't need this Kempogi. Don't really need the mithril. Cecil, what are you equipped with there? Fusion abounds. Cecil, what are you equipped with? Ah! Don't need those. And we don't need that. Blade sword will probably let Kane equip. Do not need the Gaia hammer. Don't need that. Want to keep the polymorph rod. We don't need these surpluses. Do not need that ancient sword. Don't need that shield. Well, we don't really have a use for the fire claws anymore. We do have use for the lightning claws, so keep those around. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. He's equipped with fire arrows, so he can sell off the extra ones. Don't have a use for those staves. Don't need those. Don't need that. I didn't realize how much junk I was carrying around. But at least that's been sorted out. And over here at the weapon shop, well, we can buy a Dwarven axe for Kane if you really want one. Also some blinding arrows. Really don't foresee you using Rosa to attack that often to make it worth it. The Flame Lance is, the Flame Sword and the Flame Lance, those are a very mixed bag item. After all, a lot of things down here, thanks to all the heat, are fire elemented. Up here in the pub, well, it's largely unoccupied except for this fella. Daddy! Everyone's soft fighting and no one's drinking. Isn't drinking better than fighting? Makes the dwarf want to dance. Want to see me dance? Sure? This form of dance from somebody who has clearly had too much to drink seems like a really bad idea. I'm impressed he is still upright. Even if he was sober. Ribs spinning even more now it was full. I must be sloshed. Yeah, we'll get out of here before someone tells us to clean up that mess. And, well, let's just slip through this wall. In order to reach the developer's office. So I don't think this is in the Super Nintendo-based versions of the game. But here at the developer's office, we can speak with developers, and we are incentivized to do so. Let's actually pick these two up off of the ground. Hey! Hello, sir! Hi! Of course I have! I'm glad you understand. Yes, we are incentivized specifically to talk to everybody here. Oh, hi there. Yeah. He wants a drink. Well, all I have for him is the ability to make him a little bit punch drunk. No, seriously, trying to throw potions or something drinkable at this guy doesn't do anything for you. Oh, no Dwarven brew for you. Oh, my aching head. Sobering up hurts. Talked with everyone yet. Will definitely be worth your while. Yeah. Oh, we found the credits. Hello, sir. Everything except the fighting, the programming, the design, and the sound. Gotcha. Oh, you're welcome. Sure. No, I don't have time for that. Hello, sir. I think you bumped into me. No I won't. Bring it. Ah, he doesn't even accept Kane's tears. How rude. I would hate for them to try and cast a spell and not have enough magic for it. What do you say we gotta draw? Wait a second. Oh, you started this. Aww. Forgot that the twin cast can fail. This is unfair. You shouldn't have picked a fight. They'll waive the restoration fee. Some people don't learn. Hello, sir. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Something white, rectangular, kind of like tofu comes to mind, but... Huh? I just heard something. No, I heard something. Voice belongs to, No good. Can't remember. Yeah, he's making a reference to the Whitekin, which is specific to the DS version of this game that this specific version is based on. Yeah, they took it out for this version because, that was more for the wireless capability of the DS than anything else. Hello, sir. What, and what? That's okay, the fat chocobo doesn't even do that in this version anyway. I do carry everything myself. Right. Yay! Hear what? Uh-huh. Oh, sir. That's kind of depressing, really. Just make sure everyone's up to health. And we'll talk to the white chocobo. What's your problem? I wish I had your problem. Thank you, sir. Yay? Oh, sir. Oh, so what do you do now? Who knows? Most people I know want to lose it. Don't know. Never tried. Oh well. This version of the game, the last person we have to talk to is this person. Though in the DS, there are random encounters in every room that you need to hunt down. Fortunately, we don't have to here. Hello, sir. Thank you for playing. Producer for the smartphone version of Final Fantasy 3, and now this one. Well done. How do I like the battle screen? Oh! Oh, come on, man! I'll give the other girl a good pat on the back. Or have they? Yeah, it's a scripted encounter that you're likely to lose. But, well, talk to everybody, the reach augment appears. So, we'll take that and head on out. Where to now? I believe we want to go this way. Yes. Poke around at these pots. Some bristle greens. Just in case you wish to speak to the great and noble servant of the heavens who descends when ends on the dais where the proper offering is made. You know, the fat chocobo. Oh, sorry about that. The god's bird. Which is quite useless in this version of the game, as I mentioned before. The Super Nintendo version, base version, Eddie was the inventory storage person because you had a limited inventory. Not the case here. Thank you, sir. It's another room I didn't go into, it's just an infirmary. We want to head into this tunnel. Greets many a dwarf, all of whom wish us well. And claim ourselves a few cottages. Don't let their cute faces fool you. Right. Thank you, sir. Aha! Go. Be bold, when things look grim, run away and be bold another day. It's fairly good advice, really. Alright then. Now know the plan. And if you need a healing, you can always come back to this spot for a full heal. It's functionally equivalent to an instay, I believe. I don't know if it dispels all status effects, but it will pick up the dead. It's like a final check on equipment. You should be using the ice arrows. And we're off! Make our way to the tower. And hopefully not get clobbered by everything along the way. But of course, thanks to that draw attacks, if enemies are weak enough, we're never going to see what they're... We're never going to be able to analyze them. They'll throw themselves into Cecil and get themselves killed in short order. And it's paralyzed. Woo! Suppose I need to check and see if I actually sorted out my magics. Or Rydia's magics, I should say. Yeah, looks like I did. All of Rydia's summons thus far are equivalent to the highest tier spell of its element. So, if Freed is equivalent to Firaga, only by default cast on all targets cannot be reflected. Same goes for Shiva and Ramuh, being ice and lightning respectively. Titan is the Quake spell. Costs the same magic points as the Quake spell, but it does hit slightly harder at the exchange of taking slightly longer to cast. And we have the Mist Dragon, which is a holy attack. Oh yes, and the Chocobo Kick is still here. Let's not worry about that, let's keep going. That's one way to make sure that spell gets off. I suppose that's the general rule with regard to Rydia's summons. You get more power out of them, but they all take longer to cast. And then there's the summon animation itself, which also takes extra time. Nice of things to be strong versus fire, but not actually absorb it. Battle at the tower is fierce. But the dwarves certainly aren't giving up. So, we will make our way into the tower next time. We'll see you then. Later.